got there?
Oh, oof, that's so much.
What
I got some. These are runts.
Runts?
Yeah, by the Mountain Man Nut and Fruit Company guy. He came by to visit us. He says he's been watching us on YouTube. Hello, Mountain Man.
On the YouTube.
Yeah, he came by, brought some treats.
Very cool.
I snagged these runts.
Yeah.
My favorites are the bananas.
The Nieners.
Mm-hmm. You want some?
I'm going to take a red one.
They're awesome.
And then I'm going to break a tooth eating it.
They're so good.
I literally am going to break a tooth.
You don't just bite into them. You have to savor each one.
I bite them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super, super tasty. So, Mountain Man Nut and Fruit Company.
Yeah.
That's at mtnman.com.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming by, yeah.
Local guy. Good to see you.
Cool.
Hooking us up with snacks.
Yep.
Ow! Ah!
That was quick. So how's your week been?
My week has just gone by so crazy. I mean, I feel like it's gone by fast because it's the middle of the week. We're doing this early.
Yeah, we're doing this early.
We're doing this way early.
Yeah, we're doing this on Thursday instead of Friday because on Saturday, I'm running to death.
You're running to death.
Well, I'm running. Yeah.
No dime.
Yeah, I'm doing the Llama Palooza run.
Mm.
And that's a local run here in Alamogordo. And it's a 4-mile loop. And you have 12 hours to complete as many loops as you want. And
It's shaped like a llama.
Yep.
It's got little ears and a little nose.
It's got little ears
The trail.
and nose. Yep.
The trail is shaped like a
really
llama.
cool. Yeah, it's really cool. I ran it last Sunday, and the first 4 miles didn't kill me. So I'm going to go for at least 6 more.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'll be happy with 4, but I'm shooting for 6 or 7.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we'll
You're
see.
moving everything up ahead of time so that we can have more time to cut everything because it takes a couple of days of production to get this rolled out on Saturday. And then today's like, let's have Fishbowl a day early. And I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing prepared. And he's like, well, what do you got? What do you got? And like, I'm still trying to work on my... It's going to do it again. Oh, and I was like, man, I ain't got...
She's providing her own sound
And so I have this like little thing. I picked it up in Corona, New Mexico. That is not coronavirus. There is an actual town. It's very tiny in our little New Mexico in the middle of it. That's where the UFO actually landed, not in Roswell. But the actual UFO landed just outside of Corona on the Mac Brazel Ranch. And there's a little grocery store there. It's super awesome. I met the owner. She's so sweet. It looks like a big red barn. She also owns the little UFO motel there. If you stay the night in Corona, definitely shout out there. But I came across this cozy, and I thought it would be perfect for tonight's show.
Tonight's show that she's trying to provide her own sound effects for. How's that working?
Well, it says, welcome to the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I feel like tonight's going to be a show.
Wow.
Because I ain't got prepared. I do have that one sound effect, though.
You do have a sound effect.
And I keep up. But I do have a new cozy. I kind of feel like this kind of goes with like the last couple of years of the pandemic. I really didn't know what it meant when you said welcome to the show. I didn't know what that meant. Oh. So I had to like kind of Google it.
You're getting good with your little bleeper.
It said admit one. But I was like, man, so I'm just going to roll with this.
Yeah.
Can't get anything right.
So tonight's show, this is Fishbowl, where we meet with you once a week and we talk about the questions that you've asked throughout the week and we share the info so that way everybody knows the answers to these important questions about mattress shopping, healthy eating, healthy living, sleep tips, and now apparently a shit show.
Gotta keep it family friendly, folks. Yeah, I like this little fringe. It was super cute.
It is cute.
I had to buy one for me. I bought another one for a gift.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I definitely need this one. It's got cougar print. I don't know if that's a cougar or a cheetah.
It's something. It's something.
This is just water, folks.
Yeah. It needs to be beer.
Make a whole lot more sense.
Why didn't I get a beer? Anyways, all right. So let's answer our first question of the night. Ooh.
What's our first topic? Oh, we're doing questions right now.
Yeah, we're doing questions right now. See, there's a whole little plan right there.
Ooh, I need some more candy.
Yep. All right. Ooh, here's a good one.
And Mountain Man's real name is Mountain Man.
No, it's not.
It is. He's got a real name, but nobody's supposed to know it. So it's really, truly Mountain Man.
That's so cool.
His name is top secret.
His name is top secret. Wow. That's so cool.
Go for it.
All right. How do you know if your mattress can be used on an adjustable base? That's actually a pretty good one. We get that.
We do. Because not all mattresses are made for adjustable bases.
Right.
You can really mess up your bed if you have a mattress that's not created.
Would it not be
Not
the best?
all mattresses are created equally.
It would be hilarious to see it though, wouldn't it?
So what would happen is if you have a sinuous spring coiled system, which means they're all wrapped around together and all the coils are one thing, it doesn't it like go like this, and then it in itself turns into a really big show as well, because it's like
Yep.
and then your base goes back down, but then you're stuck in it. It's like a mouse trap.
Yep. It turns into a piece of No, what it does, it's got like Mel said, it's got wires all the way through, and what happens is not only do the coils kind of wrap into each other and bend, but also the sidebar on it bends, and so it will literally stay like this. So how do you know if your mattress isn't that type or is adjustable friendly?
Well, you want to check with your manufacturer, and you want to ask when you're purchasing your mattress. You want to clarify that. And you want to make sure that you're purchasing it from somebody that does carry that type of mattress. So, for instance, say if you purchase a mattress from one location, but then you get offered a really great deal on an adjustable base, be mindful that you need to make sure that that manufactured mattress can be coupled with an adjustable base.
Yep.
Okay, our mattresses here, all of our mattresses on the floor and on display can be put on an adjustable base, and we have about 10, 12, 15 to choose from.
Oh, quite a bit. Yeah.
You can even get more. There's even more online than what you see on our floor, right?
We honestly have overdone it on the adjustables. We have a whole assortment, but we literally sell off of maybe 3 of them. So maybe we might next year concentrate on bringing that down.
So when you have independent pocketed coils, you also have regions and hinged areas. So like where your hips and your shoulders go, and wherever the mattress is meant to bend, there's a little bit of a crease there and a design worked into the actual mattress to allow for it to bend where it's supposed to bend.
You know, that's
in accordance to
that's
the
actually
adjustable
trademarked.
base.
That's trademarked by Sutherland.
Wow.
Yeah, the hinge is on the side.
that.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
She's been spoiled. She only knows this type of mattress. So yeah, no, it's pretty much trademarked.
Yeah, I still have a lot to learn.
I sure hope the microphone's picking it up, because your sound effects.
Oh, it is. It's also picking me up, crunching on these little runts.
Yeah, you're.
We got a great microphone up there.
What other sound effects did you save this week?
Oh, they're coming.
They're coming. All right.
Yeah, you just wait.
All right. So hopefully that answers your question. There are ways of knowing. I would say get with your manufacturer or call the store you bought it from. A lot of times we can tell because it'll have either a foam encasement, or it will have, or if it's not adjustable friendly, then it will be an obvious metal bar across a wire across the top of it. Those are definitely not adjustable friendly.
That was a good question.
Yep, very good question. Do you have any puns tonight?
No.
Oh no. What kind of is this?
Oh no, I forgot my puns.
Oh no, maybe you can just bleep out every other.
I will have puns when we come back from the break. You just wait.
Oh joy. All right.
What is our theme though?
Our theme is Crazy Dragon Lady with, or is that
This
a dragon?
is a
What is that?
unicorn.
It's a
No,
unicorn.
this is a gift from Gretch.
Yeah, I remember.
You were like, let's have a show, and it's like, I don't know what to wear, and you're like, well, you could just go normal. And I was like, no. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I have my unicorn hat that Gretch gave me. This is awesome because I can be like, boop, boop. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
See? Ooh, I like that. So, and I could be like, what? I'm all surprised. What?
Okay. Anyways, it's time for Mel's Crazy.
Hypothetical. I'm all bummed out that I forgot the puns. It's just,
Does that throw you off?
This is what happens when I get rushed, you know.
Yeah, no. Don't
Everything
you know?
just goes to... Okay. My hypothetical. Okay. I want to know what your favorite Little Debbie snack is. And you can only choose one out of all the world of the Little Debbies. You can only choose one to eat the rest of your life. You know, because they got a lot. They got the Nutty Buddy. They got the Star Crunch. Maybe you're an oatmeal pie guy. But there's a whole lot of... You got the Twinkie. You know, those Twinkies, they put them in a... You know, I remember back in the 80s when they're like, Twinkies don't break down. They can last to 50 years. And they'd always have them next to the hot dog in the landfill. I don't know. Weird random 80s moment.
I love Little Debbie snacks.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
I like the seasonal boxes that they put up front. Yeah.
You know, every time I'd go to my grandparents' house, they'd always have a little box of Little Debbies.
They would last that long?
Yeah.
I'd buy a box.
Well, they would always buy them by the dozens from Mike's Friendly Store.
Oh.
Yeah, my grandparents used to work there, and my mom worked there too. Our whole family worked there, so every time they were at the store, they'd bring home a little box of Little Debbies.
Yeah, no, I buy them. I buy them when I check out, and because they're right there by the front. So I buy a box, and I normally eat it in the parking lot and on the road home, which is a feat because I literally live a mile away from the grocery store. So
you eat the whole box?
I don't want to share.
That's gross. I can barely make it through one, and I'm like, whoa, that is so rich. What kind do you
I
like?
can
So
barely
which
make
one
it
is
through
your
one,
favorite
too.
one? You can't just have all the seasonals.
No, I can make it through one too. One whole box, in a mile. You should really try it.
No.
I don't like sharing. That's the whole thing. Who likes sharing? Do you like sharing? If you like sharing, hit a thumbs up. If you don't like sharing like me, hit a thumbs down.
Well, yeah, I can share, but you don't have to share the box. You can keep your box to yourself and like maybe eat it over the course of a couple weeks. But like you can't just eat one of those boxes. What one is your favorite? You're getting away from the answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
You got a favorite?
So do I get to eat other foods too, or am I just eating this one thing?
Well, you get to pick one, and you get to. Well, you can eat other foods.
Oh,
but
okay.
like as far as like a Little Debbie dessert the rest of your life, that's all you can buy the rest of your life.
Oh, I'll never have another dessert?
Well, just Little Debbie dessert. Like if you could only have one Little Debbie the rest of your life, I mean, like you could probably eat ice cream.
Oh, okay. All right. You knew where I was going with this, because cookies and cream has got to happen.
But as far as like the range of Little Debbie snacks, like
I can only have this one.
You can't buy any Little Debbie snack except for this one.
So who's going to police this? To make sure I don't order anything else?
Can you just answer the question?
I could, but...
What Little Debbie snack?
The chocolate cupcakes that are filled with white stuff. I love those.
With the little swirls on the top?
Yeah. I don't know what they're called.
Those are called ding dongs, you ding dong. Those are the ding dongs.
They're called ding dongs for real?
Yeah. I ate some of those one time, way too many. I like overdid it with the ding dongs.
Did you finish a box? Because I can finish a box.
Just too many of them.
You know the Christmas tree ones? The Christmas trees? I can eat those in a mile.
Those used to be my favorites. And then I ate way too many of those one time. I had a ding dong hangover.
Did you puke?
I don't know if that was entailed, but... Yeah. They got that good fake chocolate frosting on the top.
So good. It's so good. Yep. All right.
Okay, so what is mine?
Yeah, so what is yours?
Ooh.
No, I wasn't going to sign off. I was like, all right, well, to spill it.
You know, like I was going through the Little Debbie images. I Googled it, and I was like, oh, there's so many to choose from, you know.
Who doesn't know what their favorite is?
You got the zebra cakes. That's pretty good.
Those are good.
Then you got those little weird brownies that are kind of not really like a brownie.
They're not good.
They're so bad they're good.
I don't like them.
They're kind of chewy. And then the Nutty Buddies. That's Oliver's favorite. Oliver's favorite are the
Choc-
Nutty Buddy, but those make you so thirsty.
Chocolate and peanut, just not the thing for me.
And then I ate a lot of oatmeal pies one time. I think I kind of overdid it in the oatmeal pie area too.
No wonder you can't eat a box in a while, because you guys sick off of all of them.
I have to say, if I was going to choose one, it would be Star Crunch.
Really?
Yeah.
That's...
I could probably sit there and eat a whole box of Star Crunch. Those
In a
are like
mile?
the Rice Krispie chocolate ones with the caramel inside, and then it's like it gets all stuck to your teeth.
Is it caramel or is it peanut butter? Cause...
No, it's caramel inside.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to get,
okay.
and it's like Rice Krispies, and they look like little
man.
piles of cow pie.
Of cow pie? Yep.
Yeah, this goes along with our show tonight.
Yep.
Those are so good. I could eat the whole box.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I'm like shocked at you. I really thought that you were gonna go for an...
Like a unicorn?
Yeah.
I had the unicorns recently. They were a little bit of a disappointment because they got small.
They are tiny now.
I have
Yeah.
noticed a significant size difference.
Mhm.
I remember, they seemed so much bigger. Maybe I was smaller.
No, they've made them.
But,
yeah.
I remember the oatmeal pies being like, oatmeal pie. Now they're
Yeah.
like, me, and they're real thin.
Yeah. No, they're
And then,
small.
the unicorn ones, I was like, oh, those are so cool. That would be, so me. And then they're little. They're like, me. Mm.
Yeah. You could eat the whole box.
Well, yeah, because it's like a quarter of a box now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still eat it.
That's
Trust me.
stupid.
I have.
Hey,
What?
they don't make Twinkies anymore, do they? Wasn't there something announced that they were discontinuing the Twinkies?
Probably because they found all the ones in a landfill and those are still good.
I think that they've been discontinued. I don't know about that.
That's heartbreaking.
Or was that Hostess? I don't know. Twinkies, I don't think are anymore. And then I came across
Very
this
sad. I'm gonna eat
this this news story from September of this year.
Mm-hmm.
The mini Nutty Buddy cookie bites, the really teeny tiny mini
Mhm.
cookie Nutty Bites, those were recalled back in September. Only 25 cases.
Boo.
And they're so tiny.
You can't recall sugar. You shouldn't have to.
What could have been in those that are like, get it off the streets.
Mm.
Get that off the streets.
Yeah, see, she already missed her sound effects. With that, we're going to break. And we're back.
Whew.
Did your bottle get bigger?
Mm.
Where the heck did
Well,
that
I
come
ran
from?
out of this one.
Oh.
I need a cozy that's this big, but yeah. No, I'm really thirsty.
Normal people would use a cup at that point.
Mm.
Not you.
No. Oh. Man.
You're even losing earrings over this.
It's just falling off. Yeah, no, this is how they put it on my table at the Olive Garden. I ordered water the other night and for dinner, and they were like, boom! And they just put that there. No glass, no nothing.
And you
Just-
drank it.
I drank it like this at Olive Garden.
That was super savage right there. Wow. Super savage.
Yeah, I was in the middle of El Paso. I felt like I'm really thirsty. I was
She's
just
super
really
cool.
working on my hydration.
Mm-hmm. So during break, you were talking about doing something special. What were you doing?
Oh, I looked up some puns.
You got some puns?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so what are we moving into in the show next?
Well, next we have question number 2.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. So question. Question number 2.
I need to keep this closer because my timing's just a little off.
Just a little off. Yeah. Remember, these questions are from you guys, okay? Okay. When does a mattress have to... Oh, what does a mattress have to do to be called a cooling mattress? It obviously doesn't have a fan or AC. What makes it cooling?
Okay, the cooling technology would come from some really cool at the top layer. And it's really
Your lips
awesome.
aren't even moving when it bleeps. You gotta move your lips. Just try that again. There's some really cool...
At the top of the
Oh,
sheets.
getting better. Getting
Whoa,
better.
sheets and that word are really close.
Yeah.
Okay, so the top layer of the bed is made from some really cool and it's made by using, it's too hard to do all this at the same time. Tencel, okay,
Tencel,
is
yes.
manufactured using Tencel eucalyptus fibers and other sustainable tree fibers. It's cooling, so when you manufacture a mattress, they will sometimes incorporate a layer of Tencel at the top.
Right.
There's also the thermal balance mattresses that we have here in store by Sutherland. Those incorporate mica into the polymer of the fabric, so that takes the Tencel into another realm, and that's it's kind of like if you think of porcelain.
Right.
Now this is the same technology that they use on the outside of the spaceship, so it's a lot of really cool technology.
There's a lot of science.
It helps thermoregulate your body temperature, both to keep you from getting too hot or too cold.
Yep.
The other great thing about it is that sometimes you may hear cooling technology. Now there are memory foams that are infused with a cooling gel, but that's
It's like sticking a cup of ice in an oven.
doesn't quite work. So
Right.
yeah, the way that ours are. Oh, and latex. You know, if you have latex at the top, though, that will definitely help you sleep cooler because just by the way that latex is, naturally latex renders itself to sleeping cooler,
Right,
based
right.
off of its cellular structure.
Yep. Latex is a very, very thick. What do you call it? Not thick, but it's got less of space for heat to be trapped. It's a very thick material.
It's a true rubber.
Yeah. So what happens is
Dense.
it takes a lot dense material. Yeah, dense.
We're using English.
That's the word. Yeah. So it's a dense material, and it takes a lot of energy to heat that thing up. So your body won't generate that, and it won't hold that heat. So you'd sleep cooler on a latex mattress. The other thing that you were talking about with the mica, the way that works is really cool, because what that does is it allows for the body heat to just come away from your body. Maybe just 2 sheets of paper wide, but it's enough for airflow to get through and to pull that heat away from you, so that way you're sleeping cooler. That's the true trick of it. It's not that these mattresses have this magical power that sucks your body heat away from you. No, it actually just pulls it away enough so the air gets through there.
And then you couple that with a really great mattress protector by Pure Care that incorporates some cooling technology, which is also the mica and some other really finely ground up minerals, and that will help to channel the heat away from your body. We have some incredibly cooling restorative sleep type protectors, the Frios. They are amazing. So
you guys have really fallen in love with those, huh?
Then you combine that with a pair of Tencel sheets, and
you're set.
You're set to sleep cold. You might be a little cool with those Tencel sheets this time of the year, but some people, they like those cold sheets. So
yeah, Gretchen and I can't sleep on Tencel during this time of year.
Yeah.
No way.
It is so cold.
Yep. All right, let's move on to pick of the week. Okay, so I saw you bringing in all kinds of stuff in here. What do you got?
Oh, we've got a whole display behind us. I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up video that I took. These are all items that are some of my top picks for the holidays. We are moving into holiday season, and we're all going to be visiting family, and maybe some of us will visit each other both over Thanksgiving and into the Christmas holidays.
I don't want to see you on Thanksgiving.
I don't want to see you at all. So we're gonna, and you know, it's always nice to arrive with a little gift. We have lots of tiny gifts to kind of pick from. We've got some of the Dionis skincare products, including our lip balms and our lotions. Those are little tiny gift packets. They are wonderful. Miss Gretchen just did a wonderful video of all of the Dionis products that we'll be featuring next week. We also have our Milk House candles. Those are just an awesome quick gift that if you want to show up at Thanksgiving dinner, you can take one of those with you, set it out at the table. It'd be really, really nice. We have a couple of seasonal fragrances to choose from, and we have a whole order coming for December of a bunch of holiday and seasonal snips.
They're coming.
Snips. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I love those. You know, don't forget to take your own pillow, though. You may want to travel with your pillow because when you go and visit folks, you know, you might miss your own pillow. So, or maybe even take a pillow. They make great gifts. We have a whole pillow order coming here in just a few weeks for the holidays.
I've given pillows for Christmas many times.
Pillows are great Christmas gifts. Now, the ones that we have here, we have the one in the back is a pure 100% down by Maloof. We also have our memory foams and our cooling pillows, so those are great gifts. I think.
And we have cooling pillows coming. November 19th is what I'm being told.
Ooh, yeah, we've been waiting for those for a long time, like 8 months. They've been stuck on a container ship.
It's been a while.
So we also have more of our Maloof sheets coming on this next shipment that will arrive, and our sheets are wonderful gifts as well. They are like no other sheets. Even the microfibers are just so buttery smooth.
You're using the word sheet a lot. Why are you using the word sheet a lot?
Oh, I should be using, well, it's very close to the other word, but we're not going there.
Your lips weren't moving again.
I know. I can't chew candy and at the same time. That's lemon lime. Okay, so moving on. We also have a lot of skincare products to choose from.
We have new soaps. Oh, you guys got to see the soaps.
Oh, these are wonderful.
Yeah, show them the soaps at least.
Well, the soaps, these are spongy soaps. These have scrubbies. Check out these scrubbies. Oh, they're like loofah scrubbies. They're super awesome by Green Bubble Gorgeous. And then these socks. Oh, these socks are perfect. They're plush.
They look really warm.
These are my favorite top picks for the holidays.
Why are you dressed for the Arctic?
So cold. I also have snow boots on. See? Yep. I've been rocking these snow boots for a week now. It's literally 80 degrees outside, but for some reason it's freezing in here because of the air conditioner. I'm like willing winter on. We're almost to Thanksgiving. It better get cold. I'm just going to rock my snow boots.
I call for a 72-degree Thanksgiving.
And I have a really thick sweater on. Like this whole week, people have been like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, they're like, aren't you hot? I mean, literally, it is over 80 degrees outside.
Yep.
But I just feel like I need to be wearing this in here because we've got the air conditioning on.
Yeah. No.
In October.
No. Well, all these pick of the week's items are available online. They're available in store. We really would encourage you to come look at the boutique because there's so many cool gift ideas there.
Yeah.
All right.
Super awesome. Oh, and we also have free gift wrapping. We also have gift certificates for the holidays.
Yeah.
So, and as we move closer to the end of the year, be sure to check us out for last minute Christmas gifts, those types of things, holiday gifts, because we have so many items in store to choose from.
So many ideas.
And we can help you box it up and wrap it up, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. With that, we're going to go to our second break, and we'll be right back.
Yay! So I have these farmer friends over in Eddy County. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
I have friends that are farmers.
I like farmer friends.
Yeah, and I learned a lot. You know, I learned a lot when I was over there.
Your timing is way off on that. But I know you're trying. And
I'm trying
the important thing is you guys know she's trying. I told her no sound effects, but no.
I'm trying so hard to get this right.
Now she actually says the word and bleeps it. Okay.
I don't know if that counts. Okay, so
you have a farmer friend in Eddy County.
One of my farmer friends, you know, now I have a lot of smart farmer friends, but one of my farmer friends was not so smart, and he tried to tow this load of manure down the middle of the interstate on 285 one time. And it was like at 5 p.m. and it was during the oil boom. And of course it caused this like crash and a traffic jam.
Oh no.
It was horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't believe he tried to pull that. I don't think I should say it because I'm still delayed.
Wow.
That's some pretty funny
There, that's better. Yes, that's better. Yeah. I
yeah.
want people to know that she's gotten worse as the show goes on.
Yeah.
I know you're trying. I know you're trying. All right, so it's time for Stump the Chump.
Stump the Chump. Okay,
Are you ready?
I've got Stump the Chumps. Yes, I have a couple here.
I have
ready.
excellent Stump the Chumps.
All right, are you ready? Are you
Yes.
gonna go?
No,
Okay.
ladies first. It's always ladies first.
Okay. So,
I love this part.
what is the most common sleep disorder?
The most common sleep disorder
Yes.
is snoring.
No.
It's not?
No.
What is the most common sleep disorder?
Insomnia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew that. All right. So,
Access denied.
Okay, you're next.
yes. All right. Do men or women spend more time in the deep sleep stage?
Women. We value our sleep a lot.
Women tend to sleep longer and spend more time in the restorative deep sleep stage
That's
compared to
right.
men. Yep. The differences in sleep quality become more marked starting at age 30 and 40. Isn't that crazy? So men start to spend progressively less time in deep sleep, and women spend more time in deep sleep. That's interesting.
And see, so that makes sense as to why I need to come into work later and later.
That's so cute. Nice try, though. All right, what's your next question?
Okay, so each child in a household increases the mother's risk. I would say it could be mother or father or anybody that's caregiver, but the way they had this written was
Okay.
each child in a household increases the mother's risk of getting insufficient sleep by what percentage?
Each child reduces it by... Are there an A, B, and a C? There should be an A, B, or C.
A, 25%, B, 46%, or C, 10%.
A, 25, B, 46, or C, 10. And each child reduces her sleep by 25%.
No.
What?
Access denied.
Now she's getting it right.
46%.
Each child?
Yeah, I don't know how that. If you have 3 kids, that's way over 100%. I don't know.
Yeah, how does that? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, I know I'm bad at percentages and fractions, but I don't know. It says by 46% each child. So every time you have a child, you're 46% more likely to have insufficient sleep.
That's a crock of. That's yeah. That's a bunch of. All right. All right. Name 3 physical issues that plague a woman's sleep more than they do a man's sleep?
Their partner.
No.
Sorry, John. Well,
John!
sometimes he snores a little bit.
John snores a little bit.
Actually, not a lot.
Well, he won't now that he's got the CPAP machine.
Well, he's probably one of the quietest men I've ever slept next to.
Well, all right. Wah, wah. Okay. Name 3 physical issues that plague a woman's sleep more than they do a man's sleep.
Three physical issues.
Yes, 3.
We have physical issues?
Oh, you've got issues.
What kind of that?
All right.
What does this mean?
Sleep
Hey,
problems.
I haven't even answered that.
You're taking
Just
forever
give me a second to
answer
think
the-
about that. Physical issues.
Physical issues.
Their trachea.
Physical issues, not physical features.
You could have physical issues with your trachea. Physical issues. Their weight. That's a dangerous one. I think their nose.
Okay. So, sleep problems related to cramps, bloating, and headaches
Oh
plague
gosh, that's
estimated
that's a
1/3
physical
of women.
issue?
discomfort, frequent nighttime bathroom trips, fetal movements, and certain sleep disorders like
Oh.
restless legs and sleep apnea can interfere with a woman's sleep during pregnancy. Night sweats, fluctuating hormone levels, and other changes connected to menopause also cause sleep disorders.
Yeah, I think I've experienced all of those things pretty much. May not menopause yet, but
Have you ever looked up the
premenopause?
word hypochondria? We should look that up.
I think I've experienced all of that. Yeah, when you have a baby in there and they're like moving around and they're wah, wah, and then they stick their foot up inside of your rib
Sounds like
cage.
bad gas.
No, that's Oliver used to stick his foot up in there.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What do you got?
That was crickets.
Yes, it was.
What is the best way to solve a problem?
Sleep on it.
Yes!
Yeah. Finally, you got one.
She's been setting this up all day, so yeah.
For 2 weeks, I've been trying to figure this thing out.
All right.
Access granted.
Does a person's circadian rhythm?
Oh, wait, I wasn't finished. Sleep has been proven to help create creative problem solving.
Yes, it does. Can I read mine now?
Yep.
Okay. Does a person's circadian rhythm vary if they're female or male?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're female, it's way more important.
Really? That's what you came up with?
Well, you were just saying we needed more sleep, so
Okay.
it would only make sense.
On average, women have a circadian rhythm that is about 6 minutes shorter than men's.
Oh.
The circadian rhythm is responsible for keeping the sleep-wake cycle anchored to environmental cues of day and night. Due to their shorter sleep cycle, women are naturally inclined to fall asleep and wake up earlier. Interesting.
That doesn't happen to me.
It doesn't? You're falling asleep in here every day.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I don't get enough sleep at home.
No, you don't. We've
You know
talked
that I have a former friend.
former friend.
Well, farmer friend.
A farmer friend. Oh, is he a farmer friend or a former friend? Which one is he?
He's still a farmer, and he's still a friend. I'm not really sure where that former part came from. But, anyways, he makes manure. And he was telling me that he makes that manure from horse. I always thought it was made from bull.
Where's the crickets? Because that's what I heard. All right. Time for... Oh, do you have another one? I think we asked all of them, right? It's time for the customer question 3. Oh, but you know what? You wanted to introduce something new today.
I do have a new topic. It's what the customer said, and I thought it was really awesome.
Okay.
So I thought that each week we would, as we're in the store, the customers come in and they have these great things to say about our store. They have these wonderful things and great feedback, and so many of it comes from, online shopping, listening to us on Fishbowl, going to our website, all of that stuff, and they come in and they tell us these amazing things that really kind of give us
It's a big boost.
It's a big boost. It's a big boost because it's positive feedback, and it's actually coming from you, the listeners, and our followers that are following all this crazy.
Her lips aren't moving again. Much better. I have to watch the screen.
Nothing goes in vain, like this whole show isn't in vain. Like there's actually some of you out there. Yeah. So the customer said yesterday, this was super awesome, because they were saying, well, what is Live Well, to their friend? They had a friend with them, and they're like, well, what is Live Well? And they're like, yeah, they sell mattresses and furnishing. And she goes, and her mom jumped in and was like, oh no, Live Well is not just mattresses. It's an everything store.
That's so awesome.
They sell everything. That's a quote.
That's so awesome.
Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I thought that was very, very cool.
We kind of do. We've got everything from pet supplies. Well, not pet supplies, but pet clothing.
Pet jackets and clothing and little bowls. We can hook up your pet, because your pet is a part of your family.
Yeah.
And they need their own stuff.
Yep. Yep. And Gretchen's trying to get dog beds in here, and I said no.
Oh, but that would be so cute.
It would fit. It would fit. I'm not gonna lie.
Some people actually buy a whole bed for their dog.
Yes, a lady by the name of Connie. Yeah, a lady by the name of Connie bought 2 king mattresses. One was for her dogs, and one was for her and her husband.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you know Connie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Yeah.
And we'll even have customers that are like, can you adjust the height of my bed for my dog?
Oh yeah,
or they get a king size bed so the dog can sleep with them.
Wait, I'm doing that next week, right? I'm going up to
the mountain to Cloudcroft to lower somebody's dog bed for their little dogs.
Yeah, I'm literally going up to Cloudcroft to do that.
Yeah,
I thought that was
it's got
cute.
little tiny legs. Yeah, I was they have a great hardware store up there on top of the mountain in Cloudcroft. And I was there recently, and they had some pallets out of soil and fertilizer and all these amendments and some straw. They're getting ready for fall, and you got to till in that fertilizer, and so, but this has been kind of a weird year because everything's, they're starting to talk again in the news about, and people are going and running and buying up stuff. So I was out there in front of the store, and they had that fertilizer out there, and my friend and I walked up to the pallet that was full of steer fertilizer, and it was stacked real tall, and there was a sign on it, and it said that you could only take 2 bags at a time, 2 per customer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I thought, oh geez, I guess there's only so much I can take.
That one, finally, yes, and the crowd goes, yeah. That was excellent. Finally, we get one right. We get one right. All right, it's towards the end of the show, of course. That's when she gets it right. Okay, time for customer question. Actually, customer question number 3.
I think I've eaten way too much candy. It's really good, Mountain Man. It's almost dangerously good.
Oh, this one's good.
Right on top of my Halloween candy.
You actually had this one. Can we get our leather sofas in different color?
Yes. You can get leather sofas. We have a whole swash of stuff to choose from Leather Italia. There's probably about 20 or 30 different leathers. Now, it will take several months because we live in a weird, weird world. We can even probably find you a red leather couch or purple with polka dots, but it will take a little while. Those special orders are really hard to find.
Right now, unfortunately, We are looking about 12 to 16 weeks.
Or more.
It's
Depending on the distributor. I mean,
Yeah.
some people are still being put out for another year. So
I know Home Elegance was telling me already on one of the orders that they're looking at May on one of the dining room sets. Yeah.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard.
So
This is not a time to be too picky about nothing.
very true.
This is like a time that I think that we're supposed to learn to not be so picky.
Maybe that's what we're trying to learn. Yeah. 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 Especially when you're in line at a drive-thru and those poor people are working their butts off. Maybe you should have some patience. Yeah.
Patience. Somebody's been praying for patience. Y'all need to stop praying for so much
Please.
patience. Lord, give me patience.
All right, so it's time for what we learned. What did you
Yeah.
learn this week? I learned that you can't put candy in front of me.
Yeah, careful there. Those grape ones are really good. I learned. Okay, so what I learned, I've been going to my Chinese herbalist,
Mm-hmm.
traditional Chinese medicine, and we had a great conversation because I'm getting ready to actually move into a new house. So we closed on our new home,
Mm-hmm.
and I just turned in my 30-day notice, and I'm like a little overwhelmed by everything that has to happen in the next 30 days because I'm a busy gal and I do a lot of things and I gallivant around. Just kidding. So anyways, there's so much that has to be done in these 30 days.
Yep.
And I'm really envisioning my new space and what it's going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about how our space and our homes and each room in our homes is a reflection of our inner selves, really.
Mhm.
And a lot of that goes into traditional Chinese philosophy and traditions and stuff like that, and Taoism, but the way that he was linking it to my physical life and my physical body was that each room in our house is just as important, including our front yard and our backyard, as each one of our organs and parts of our body. And so in traditional Chinese medicine and Taoist principles, they believe that, you know, the front yard represents something different than the backyard, and it crosses into our prosperity and our health, and it should be kept a certain way. It's kind of like going into Zen or feng shui a little bit too.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
what I was
crosses
going to say.
over.
Yeah.
But you know, if you keep your bedroom really clean, but your kitchen and your living room are a mess, you know, it crosses over into your physical and your spiritual body as well, and your physical realm, and it interferes with our organs and
So
stuff.
you're saying that you should clean the whole damn house?
Pretty much.
Okay. I was wanting you to boil it down.
That might be why my whole everything is a mess. There's a whole lot going on. It's because I feel like there's a whole lot going on, and you know, life happens, and when you're going through a move or you go through a life-changing event, kind of like getting bit by a snake, you know,
It could change your life.
that changes your life by about $250,000 of a change.
Is that how much that whole bill
Yeah,
was?
that's what I'm estimating. I mean, the bills just keep rolling in. I mean, the numbers are just like one of those signs, and it's like ding, ding. It's kind of like being at the livestock auction, and it just keeps going up higher, higher, and higher, higher. I'm like, yeah, just put some more on there. Cause
She showed me the bill, and I
it's
was
like 10,
holy
15
cow.
pages long, and there's all this like code and all these numbers. And yeah, on page one, like just one of the 15 pages, page one, it's 166,000.
Yeah.
And then there's more pages. I just kind of quit looking at the pages.
So we captured the snake and are making it the world's most expensive pair of boots.
No,
We
I don't
should.
want to do that.
I think
no,
we should.
that's
Yeah.
bad karma. But
He bit you.
I scared him. I mean, it wasn't like a snake that was on my porch. You know, there's different. I've killed a lot of rattlesnakes on the ranch, and I've
Yeah.
killed a lot of rattlesnakes.
This one bit you.
This one, I literally woke him up, kind of mounted
What
him.
the?
Ooh,
Like
I
that?
cussed.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch it. Oops. So, no, there's no animosity against that snake. But yeah, so be careful where you step. God and the universe and all the stars above that have great medical insurance through this awesome job, and thank you, because that saved me a lot. Holy moly macaronis.
Yeah, when we saw it, we were like...
Come and buy some sheets so I can pay my medical bills and keep this job. Holy moly macaronis. Yeah, they're not lying when they say that like a vial of antivenom can cost in parts of this country like $23,000 per vial.
We're going to grow rattlesnakes
I
now.
had 10 vials. Yeah. You know, my life was actually saved, not only by God and His grace, but also by a horse. Because that's where antivenom comes from, is it comes from horses. That's where they clean it off of those little horses. So that's pretty awesome.
That is.
I'm part horse now,
Yeah.
just like a unicorn should be.
Anyways, all right, so what I learned this week... is actually more having to do with, it has a lot more to do with sleep and with the difference between men's and women's sleep. And that's where I got this part, because I was actually researching that. So with me, I've always noticed that Gretchen just sleeps way differently from me. She will wake up almost an hour to 2 hours later than me. And that's even with the alarm system, the alarm on. So I think, I was like, why is that? What's the deal? But it's honestly, women need at very least an hour and a half more sleep than men.
We do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I would agree with that.
And women, on average, get an hour less sleep than men.
It's harder for us to fall asleep, and a lot of
it's
times
motherhood.
we're taking care of
Yep.
kids, and we're putting kids to bed and making sure they brush their teeth,
Yep.
and then making sure everybody's taken care of before we take care of ourselves.
It's way interesting the differences on it. And so I was researching all the way to like Ancestry to see where that came from or anything. Were women watching something that men weren't or whatever. But no, honestly, it's just the way that we've evolved. Women just need a little bit more sleep than men.
We need a little bit more sleep, and that's super important to keep track of, because it goes with all of our health. I mean, if you don't get enough sleep, it can turn into
Everything.
you just start falling apart, just
Heart-
like my
heart
earring
disease.
just fell off.
Yeah, heart disease, everything.
Alzheimer's.
You're just losing all kinds of stuff, aren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. What is
I'm
that
losing,
all about?
I don't know, I'm losing my
Alrighty. With that, we're going to let you go for the week because, well, we are. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
Welcome to the show.